Okay, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what my plans are for, I don't know, this YouTube channel, this playlist, and other stuff. Um, so I've been wanting to do like a vlog for a while now, and I was gonna kind of make it more personal, more transparent, I guess, about what's going on with me personally, and how it might, I don't know, how it might be revealing to others of the LGBTQIA, etc. Variety down here, and kind of let people know what's going on with me, yeah, on a personal level, as well as how it's affecting me professionally. I don't know, I just want to put myself out there a little more, so that I'm a little more accessible, I guess. Yeah, I guess that kind of works. Um, like I was gonna do a video maybe later tonight on what it's like being trans down here, being a transgender person in the Cayman Islands. And I mean, I just came from the Prospect Playhouse. We were doing a little, there's an NCVO telethon happening, and a lot of the original cast from Rent were there. And we just did one performance of Seasons of Love. And this is part of the costume I had in the last scene. So I was wearing this, and I would have put the clothes I had on when I got to the theater. I would have put them back on when I left, but they were soaked because I got drenched by this sudden downpour just before I got to the theater, like literally 2 minutes before. So I just had to walk home wearing this, and which is no big deal, I guess. But I stopped by Hurley's, and I mean, this is something I go through all the time, like every single day. But I was taking notice of the kind of reactions people have when I come out and I'm not like completely decked out and have my makeup on and whatever, so I don't pass as well. So in other words, people can kind of tell that I'm not cisgendered, I guess. And while some people they don't even notice, other people don't care. A lot of people will react in certain ways that I'm like since kind of I don't even really pay attention to anymore. But now that, I was talking to someone at the theater about what I've been up to with colors and what I haven't been up to with colors. And it was just kind of on my mind at the time, and I was just thinking about stuff and took a little more notice of that kind of thing than usual. And I thought to myself, I remember I was going to do a kind of vlog about what it's like being trans, and it just reminded me of that. So I might do something like that, do like the first episode, what have you, of that tonight. Um, so I was going to get on, do a video still dressed in this thing, which is kind of flimsy, and talk about, yeah, how that went down. Just to give you an idea, though, yeah, a lot of people talking among themselves behind your back, laughing behind your back, sneers and stares and all kinds of stuff. It's really nasty. And I mean, this is not like customers either. This is staff at Hurley's. And, managers don't seem to care about that. I think, but that's the general mentality down here, honestly. Not that it's like some terrible thing, but really, it's the kind of, I mean, it is pretty terrible. But I don't know. I, I'm so used to it now. It's like it doesn't, I shouldn't, I mean, I'm fully aware that it's not the kind of, um, yeah, not the kind of behavior you want to condone. Really not the kind of atmosphere you want I would think you wouldn't want your business to foster, really. But that kind of, no one even thinks like that down here, really. I mean, I guess there are some people, but on the whole, people just don't even care. And it's really sad, It's sad that I have like gotten used to it. That is just something that I deal with all the time, and I don't even think anything of it anymore. I mean, sure, it used to really tear me apart, but like I said, it's happened so often for so long. It's kind of like a part of my life now. It's really depressing to think about, Like, oh, this is okay. I'll elaborate on all that in like the official first episode, whatever that's going to be. It's probably going to be on my Colors Cayman channel. This is more personal blah blah, spewing random stuff right now. But in a bit of a bind because ever since Google Plus started, like, I don't know, kind of clamping down on everything Google, including YouTube. And, I had my YouTube channel for years, before Google Plus kind of came into the scene. And they kind of demanded that I use my real name for my Google account. So what used to be my Be the Designer channel, was just supposed to be strictly for businessy type stuff, I was forced to change that to Billy Bryan. So that's like, I can't do anything about that as far as I can tell. So I had to create another channel for Be the Designer, but my, what's it called? It's not a username, channel name. I don't know what it's called. It's still, my old one. It's still youtube.com/Be the Designer. But now that's Billy Bryan. And I have another Be the Designer channel, which is not youtube.com/Be the Designer. So it's very confusing. And I've asked them about, switching the two. I didn't think that'd be like a big problem, but apparently that can't be done. So I don't really know what to do about all that. It's kind of weird to have the same thing happened with Facebook, like they introduced usernames for your profiles at first, and then it came along with the usernames for page names, but I already use Be the Designer for my profile name, and I want to use it for my page name, but can't do that now. It's can't be undone. Anyway, so I'll figure out what to do about that later on. So there you go, I guess. I promise these videos will get better. I'll get a better microphone. I'll start doing this stuff during the days. It's not like terrible lighting. And maybe I'll get a little more sleep because I got a lot of work done in the past few weeks, so I can take some time to, I don't know, start running again, start taking care of myself, start sleeping. Ooh, that'd be great. And yeah, so looking forward to all that. Yeah, that about wraps it up, I guess. Thanks for watching. See you later. Come up with some kind of thing I do at the end that's like uniquely me, for my personal brand. Anyway, there you go. Good night.